man the business has ever seen. This man has a fighting spirit unlike anything else.
Was raised. Oh, try to go for a cannonball senton, misses. Malachi with it. Oh my goodness!
He's not done. How could he be? Oh no! Oh my God!
I think you're right on that. No! Oh, you caught him! You caught him! Malachi caught him. Oh no, this is signature Malachi. Who's your umpire?
Hurt too much. Drop kick might hit. What's this? Frankie going over the top with the suicide outside dive. Look at him gyrating all over Dez.
Good Lord. Those punches now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you live from Mobile, Alabama. I'm your favorite commentator for the evening and for the hour, James McConaughey, and I'm not alone on the announcer table as I'm joined by, please introduce yourself, my good sir.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Daniels, and I'm here alongside James McConaughey to call this incredible action for this evening. The new generation versus the old generation.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Indomitable Fighter and Malachi will be set to take on the living legend, the self-proclaimed living legend of the wrestling industry in Franklin, Eberdeen. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready because judging by that music, here he is, the Indomitable Fighter and Malachi.
Here he comes. I've been following this young man for a very long time, and I have to say, I am very impressed by what he has accomplished so far in his career. He hasn't been around for a long time, but he is an impressive young athlete nonetheless.
That's right, Rick. So far, Malachi has been on an incredible roll as of late. He also, not only that, capturing his first ever singles title in CTO Redemption, becoming the new CTO Global Champion, but that's not the tell of the tape. As we can clearly see, Malachi is looking a little bit nervous. Some people have been saying that his controversies with Eric Rivera, it's gotten to the point where Malachi's even avoiding Eric Rivera because Eric Rivera made it known last time Malachi was in the squared circle that the only way he'll fight the Indomitable Fighter is that if he puts his career on the line. And that's a lot to think about. That's a career-threatening situation, to be honest.
That is definitely a lot to think about. And, you know, this young man has definitely got to keep in the back of his mind that Eric Rivera could be around the corner at any moment anyway.
Beat the truth. So far, it's been consistent attack after attack on Malachi by the party boy Eric Rivera, even getting his best buddy Cassius involved, assisting Eric in these attacks as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Malachi's in the ring right now getting ready for his challenger. And the lights have gone out here.
Michelle.
Wait a minute.
Where the hell did the lights go?
Judging by that music, the living legend.
There we go. There he is.
Has returned to the ring.
The man, the myth, the mustache is here.
Franklin Eberdeen truly is exactly what he calls himself, a living legend in this wrestling industry. We've seen him in places like TXW, CCE, NGC, RWU, you name it, he's been there. This guy is a very experienced in-ring veteran. You seem to know a lot more about him than I do, Rick.
Franklin Eberdeen, hailing from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. This man has been everywhere. Let me tell you, I've been very close with Frank over the years, and this man he really has done it all. You know, he was held back for a long time, and his talents really exceeded what he was portrayed to be capable of back in the day.
Indeed, back in the day, Franklin Eberdeen just seemed like the type of guy you wouldn't really take seriously, but over the years, Franklin Eberdeen has had a new change of attitude, a new change in demeanor. He's much more focused, he's much more aggressive in the ring, and we're probably going to see that on display here tonight as both men in the ring getting warmed up and ready to go. Excuse me, as the referee asking both men, are they ready? This is going to be an intense contest, I'll have to say that. This is going to be, I just can't wait. As this fight is titled New Generation versus Old Generation, as both Malachi and Franklin Eberdeen getting the fans completely behind him here. These mobile Alabama fans are excited.
Oh, look, tell him to bring it on, and here we go with these two men telling each other they want each other. These two competitors circling the ring. Where the hell's Eberdeen going?
Eberdeen.
He's coming over here.
Wait a minute, Eberdeen with the typical antics. That's typical mind games from Franklin Eberdeen. Likes to do that to his opponents in every single one of his matches. As you can see right here, referee trying to separate Malachi, trying to give Eberdeen some space to get back in the ring, and Malachi telling Franklin Eberdeen to get back in, and Eberdeen ain't gonna do it. And Malachi's not gonna have it as Malachi in pursuit here. Eberdeen now back into the ring as Malachi chasing after him. Eberdeen bouncing off the ropes. There's a huge basement drop kick.
Taking out the knee.
The knee of the Indomitable Fighter here as Franklin Eberdeen gonna start this match off in control here as he's directing his attention toward those legs. Oh God, Jesus!
Trying to break the damn knee of Malachi.
I did my recent homework on Franklin Eberdeen. It seems like in most of his matches he's a martyr when it comes to the knife edge chops and the consistent elbow strikes. And who knows? We're probably gonna see that on display as Franklin Eberdeen into cover here. 2, and no, only a 2 count as Malachi is able to kick up at 2. You can kick out. Wait a minute. Malachi now. Malachi with a lariat, sending Franklin Eberdeen down.
Ooh. God damn. Malachi is by no means, a green wrestler. He's very experienced in the wrestling industry, but not as experienced as Franklin Eberdeen is.
Malachi, this ain't the first time stepping in the ring with a very well-known veteran. The last time Malachi stepped in the ring with someone who was known in this wrestling industry, it was the man who preaches fear, the spirit, and Matt Walker. And in that match, Malachi, it seemed like he was giving us all, but it just wasn't enough to put away Matt Walker, as now he's going to test his luck against the living legend here as Franklin Eberdeen in control here. Leapfrog there. Leapfrog again. Malachi catches himself off the ropes as Eberdeen. Wait a minute, Malachi ain't gonna have it as Malachi now float over. DDT, spiking his head into the canvas.
Oh, God. My God, just planted his face.
2, and no, only a 2 count. So tell me something, Daniels. Who exactly are you going to be rooting for in this matchup here?
This is a hard one to pick a favorite because both of these guys are incredible athletes. Malachi is in his prime right now, but at the same time, Frank is no slouch in the ring either. He has the experience factor. He's still in great shape for his age. And honestly, this is going to be a really back-and-forth contest, I can tell you right now.
Wait a minute. Look at this, Rick. Malachi's got him by the legs and the arms. Romero special right here. He's got him in a pretzel-like position. The referee asking Eberdeen if he wants to quit. Be very disappointed if he were to give up this early.
Come on, Frank, get out of there.
These fans chanting, get out this hold. Eberdeen squirming his way out of it here, as you can see right now.
There we go.
Oh, huge big boot to the face of the Indomitable Fighter.
Jesus Christ. He just kicked his face to the back of his head.
And Eberdeen going back to work on those legs.
Looking like a goddamn Looney Tunes movie in here.
Eberdeen now. What the heck? Oh, wait a minute. Malachi with the counter with the drop toe hold right there.
See, that's what I'm telling you right there. That experience factor for Malachi. He's not a green wrestler. He has the experience. He knows how to scout his opponents, and that was proof of that right there.
And so far, Malachi is directing his attention towards the arms. This is typical Malachi. He has been accustomed to targeting the arms as of late to set up for that freedom cry, that bridging Fujiwara armbar. And these fans, oh no, they want to see something happen here.
The arm.
God.
Jesus. Stomping on the wrist and the hand. Jesus. Oh, that hurts my hand just looking at it.
That's what I was saying, Rick. Malachi's been accustomed to targeting arms to set up for that bridging Fujiwara armbar, otherwise known as the freedom cry. As Malachi with the knees to the arm right there. And now Malachi, wait a minute, Eberdeen with the counter here. Ooh. Throw a little roundhouse kick there, kind of grazed Malachi in the knee. Looked like he hit him in the
Right
leg
back
or
to
the
that
knee, was
knee
hard to
again.
tell. Oof. Nice little suplex from Franklin
Once again,
Eberdeen.
you know, we were talking about the veteran instincts of Eberdeen, and he went right back to that knee that you saw that he might have minorly injured earlier in the matchup.
Eberdeen is no slouch, and that's, like I said, Eberdeen is no slouch. No one to take lightly anymore. Eberdeen used to be the guy that people used to underestimate and take easily, but now Eberdeen, this is a whole new persona. This is a whole new side of Eberdeen we haven't seen before. He's much more focused, much more aggressive in the ring, and those knife-edge chops are making its way into the matchup. Wait a minute, Malachi now turning things around for himself. Malachi with the knife-edge chops now.
Showing Frank Eberdeen that he is not afraid to play his game.
Malachi now charging. Wait a minute,
Wiping the
Eberdeen.
spit from the jaw.
Wait a minute, Malachi.
Nice counter from Eberdeen, but wait, Malachi. Oh, Jesus. That was a nice counter from Eberdeen, but Malachi able to hold his balance and bring it right back in. A nice suplex, nice hatch suplex there.
2. And no, only a 2 count as Franklin Eberdeen's showing resilience in this matchup, able to get the shoulder up to 2. So far, it's been a game of one-upsmanship between these two men as Malachi now with the low roundhouse kicks to the leg. Now this time he's got Eberdeen in the corner. It's a knife-edge chop, and wait a minute. I've seen this before from Malachi with the combination of the knife-edge chops and punches here. Malachi
I hate to sound corny, but that is vintage Malachi right there.
Ooh, heat-seeking missile dropkick smacked out in the face.
Beautiful kick.
Hopefully that didn't mess up the mustache, if you know what I mean. But Malachi into the cover too. And no, only a 2 count as Eberdeen still in this matchup and still alive. Malachi's got to think of something.
You gotta love the high octane, high impact style of Malachi. You know, this young man is so incredible and so fun to watch in that ring. And oh, Eberdeen showing again those chops, nice kick to the chest, and just stomping on the ribcage.
So far, Malachi has found a way to integrate his martial arts into his wrestling ability, making him a very tenacious superstar in the ring. As Franklin Eberdeen with a knife-edge chop, little snapper, Eberdeen bounce off the ropes. Oh my God, there's a drop kick to the side of the head. So far, it is a game of one-up. So far, it is a game of one-upsmanship between these two. Now, Eberdeen.
It really is, and now Eberdeen, oh, look at this. Adding insult to injury, just targeting the arms the way Malachi would.
Dude, wait a minute, Frankisher out of nowhere already.
No, the Frankisher.
Eberdeen wasted a little time.
Where did that come from?
Now he's back to wasting time, I think. Should have went for the cover there.
Classic Eberdeen.
Eberdeen still has a little bit of goofy antics left in the tank, but will this be enough to put Malachi away? No, it's not, as Malachi's able to get the shoulder up at 2 just at the last second.
He could have gotten that if he didn't waste time, but he wasted time and it costed him the match right there.
Wait a minute, Malachi's able to move out the way.
One for it.
Wait a minute, Malachi now, look at this. Ooh, nice little arm drag right there from Malachi. As Malachi now bouncing off the ropes here. Lariator!
Ooh. Oh, Malachi. Taking a lot out of him.
So far, Malachi's feeling the effects of the beating he's taken so far, but will this be enough for Eberdeen? No.
Oh.
Only a 2 count once again.
Definitely feeling the effects of that knee targeting.
Desperation pin right here, and once again, only a 2 count as Eberdeen still showing life, and Malachi's wondering exactly what does it take to put down someone like Franklin Eberdeen. This is the guy who has been in the ring with individuals like Chris Grant, Brian McLeod, Nick Virtue, Nanashi, Scott Barnett, you name it. He's faced some of the best and he's beaten some of the best. And so far, Malachi is looking to solidify himself as one of those individuals who's beaten the best here, as Malachi's got Franklin Eberdeen to the top here, telling Eberdeen to bring it. And wait a minute, Eberdeen with the counter. Eberdeen now, there's an elbow smacked down in the face.
There was that one of those vintage elbows of Frank Eberdeen, and again, wasting time here. This is not smart on the part of Frank Eberdeen, but you know, he is a veteran. He does know what he's doing, so you know, maybe he's just taking the time to recuperate, to gain some energy back.
Indeed, Malachi doesn't even know where he is right now as Eberdeen's stalking on the top of like a vulture stalking for some dead meat in the sand here as Franklin Eberdeen with a missile drop kick from the top.
Oh!
But wait a minute, Eberdeen ain't done as he once again going to the top rope this time.
Eberdeen showing off.
Oh, wait a minute.
High-flying vintage Eberdeen.
There's that famous elbow drop from Franklin Eberdeen. This could do it. 2 and 3. No.
Wow, what a near fall. And that's some of the veteran instinct of Malachi right there. Powering out without even being aware of his surroundings. That is veteran instinct at its finest.
Come from the upstart rookie to a very tenacious competitor in the ring. And so far, Eberdeen now going off a little bit of desperation here, trying anything and everything in his power here to put down the Indomitable Fighter. Malachi, one of the most resilient men in the business today. So far, he has shown exactly why he can be the very best to his abilities. Excuse me, a little tongue twister there. Oof.
Right now, Eberdeen. Eberdeen now looking to put him on the top. This didn't work out for Malachi, but this may work out for Eberdeen. And a chop. Ooh, another one. And a third chop.
Man, Eberdeen now. Wait a minute. Malachi's grabbed the ropes. Malachi now. Malachi. Ooh, huge headbutt sending Eberdeen down. What's Malachi thinking here? Malachi feeling it here. Oh my God. Phoenix splash from the second rope.
Holy hell.
1,
Wow.
2, and 3 now.
That's gotta be what?
This is exactly what the new generation has to offer. And heck,
Wow,
the old
that
generation still has a bunch of
insane.
tricks to show the new generation. Malachi now. Malachi in control here with the punches.
Looks like the old dog has some new tricks to learn after all.
Now, ooh, Malachi with a forearm, sending everything crashing in outside. And wait a minute, Rick, look at Malachi. Rick, look at Malachi. Rick, look at Malachi. Oh my God!
Ooh! Impact right in the chest of Eberdeen. And Malachi, look at this. Getting this crowd on their feet only the way that Malachi can.
Malachi throwing everything back into the ring here. It's Malachi. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Wait a minute.
Who the hell?
That's Cassius! That's Cassius!
What the hell is
heck
going
he
on
doing here?
He just ruined an instant classic.
This has something to do with only one individual, and that's the party boy, Eric Rivera. And Eberdeen ain't gonna have it as this match ends in a disqualification. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, no.
Eberdeen furious that this match has ended that way. What
It's
the hell is Eric Rivera doing here? Oh! Eberdeen shows
Super kick, wait a minute. Eberdeen with the counter. And then those elbows. Oh my God. Eberdeen is raining down the flurry of elbows onto the skull of the party boy.
Jesus
And
Christ.
Eric's down.
Boom!
Oh, wait a minute. Cassius back in the ring. Cassius back in the ring. Oh, no. No. You have got to be kidding me. I think Cassius may be going for that. Oh, no. No, not that elbow. Not that elbow. Not that elbow. Not that elbow. Oh, my God.
Down goes Eberdeen, the mustache just taken off of his face with that elbow. Jesus.
Oh, my God. You have got to be kidding me.
Well, Eberdeen put up the best fight he could against Eric Rivera, and now look at Cassius has to help Eric out of here.
Eric has made it clear that the only way Malachi will get a chance at fighting him is if he puts his career on the line, and Eric is going to do anything and everything in his power to end the Indomitable Fighter's career. This is just, you have got to be kidding me.
What the hell does Malachi have to do to stop this?
I don't know, Rick.
You see, Eric busted open from those elbows.